I didn't use
Oh, you get that.
I'll tell my best friend I'm married.
It's fun. Actually, tell me one thing. Have you ever been attracted to any model on set while shooting?
But considering they are models, so obviously they're attractive. But
How do you deal with rejection?
honestly, like in the beginning when I used to get like, oh, you're shortlisted for this, shortlisted for that, I was like, wow, I'm getting it. But then slowly I realized it doesn't happen always. But then,
You know who this guy is?
I've seen him
Who is he?
in some movie. Oh, shut up! Yeah!
Yeah, it's Shut Up and Bounce wala uncle. Who do Shut Up?
Yeah!
Yeah, that
You're right.
movie.
Shut up, yeah.
Hello, Royals. Welcome to the Adore Artist Show. Today we are shooting the first episode with the youngest model, Uveeka. Welcome, Uveeka, to the show. My name is Vraj. I'm going to be the host for the entire season of Adore Artist Show. And we'll be talking a lot about insights about the industry, how models face difficulties in, while being on set. And we'll talk about a lot of experiences which Uveeka had. So let's start with it, Uveeka. Welcome to the show. Let's introduce yourself, please.
Hi guys, I'm Uveeka Juss. I'm 17 and yeah, I am so proud to be the youngest model. I am so excited for this. Like when I got to know, I was very excited and I am very excited. So
Lovely,
let's
looking
get
forward
into
for
it.
this great set of podcasts. So, starting with the basics of the shoot. I personally, when I go on shoot, I follow this one particular kind of ritual every time I go on set. Do you follow any one particular thing before going to set?
Sleeping, obviously, for 8 to 10 hours before like the day of the shoot. And I try to have a light dinner so
Okay.
that the next day I feel fresh and light. And also, I make sure that I have clear skin before a shoot.
That's something which I haven't thought about any time before going to shoot. All I think about is how I'm going to perform, how I'm going to do it.
That
But
just
anyway,
comes
but I'm just
out.
talking about basic things. Very basic, like a mom thing, dahi chini khana. Some ritual which is like a positive omen for the shoot.
I say a lot of affirmations into the mirror just the night before and even in the morning. And I don't know, just
What are
when
these
you,
affirmations?
like, Uveeka, you got this. You do it in front of the mirror every day. Now you just have to do it in front of the camera. And basically, just keep boosting myself up because it just comes, when you know you're booked to shoot.
Self-love is the best
Yeah,
love.
you just get so excited about it. So, yeah.
How do you show excitement? Some supposedly I'm a manager, I'm calling you, hey, you log for this so and so shoot. What's your first reaction on the phone?
Whoever's obviously the person, I say, wow, thank you, love it. But then whoever's around me, I'm like, guys, I got to shoot, yay! Fine. It's so fun.
That's great. Controversial question coming. I'm going to ask you about a very basic thing which people are not talking about. But is there something about the industry which is a part of the industry but people don't talk about it, but people have a problem with it also?
Huh. I haven't faced anything I hate or would want to change as of now. But just work hours are really long. It's fun, the whole process is fun. But I feel like hair and makeup takes so long and the shoot gets over pretty fast. Sometimes I wish the shoot lasts longer.
No, that's probably one right thing. But I feel sometimes that we all do so much of hard work to get this one shoot in a life. So whenever I go on set, that one day is very important. It's like a festival where you enjoy.
Everything has to be
You are the center of
perfect.
attraction. How do you feel when you're in the set? When you enter the set.
I do feel very pampered because there's always people around you. They're like, oh, what's the model doing this? The model doing that? Is her hair done? Is this done? Is that done? So obviously a little pressurized, but then at the same time you know you're going to do something really great today. So
That's you would have some motto.
cheers.
Cheers. You would have some water. See, Vicky, you want to keep it natural, guys. See, it's water in there, but we just wanted to show the Adore cup. So It's brand placements done well. You guys haven't studied marketing.
Boo.
It's part of marketing.
Yeah.
Which college did you go to? Kandavali Thakur.
Engineering.
You from engineering?
No. I'm an art student.
No, I'm not sure. BA.
I want to learn CS.
CS?
Computer
Oh, I thought Counter Strike.
What? I think I'm smart like that.
Yeah. CS? So you should do it. I mean, you're pursuing science, right? Level 12.
No, I said arts.
So why do you want to see this?
Because computer science.
So there are like
it's such a cool thing to say. Like I do computer science. Like, do you do that? No. You do engineering.
Surely from Bombay, you want to be cool. You partly sound like Arya Pandya also. I mean, do you have any connections?
No.
Actually, tell me one thing. Have you ever been attracted to any model on set while shooting? If you're shooting in a close, intimacy and...
Yeah, considering they are models, so obviously they're attractive. But not like so crazy, like, oh my god, I love him. But like, yeah, wow, he's hot. That's it.
Have you ever worked on any of these emotions? Have you tried to like make a conversation with some guy?
Yeah, but then like I try, but they're not very speaky. Like it's not even attitude; they just don't want to talk sometimes. And
They just don't want to talk.
Yeah, and I get so bored. Like it's always me asking questions and taking the convo photo with like any model, and it's pissing off. So I just give up at some point.
Very disappointed, guys. You're ignoring a pretty girl. She's approaching you for something.
This happens.
2 minutes for all the guys. Anyways, do you regret delaying any auditions? Have you like ever been in a space where you want to give an audition, but it's delayed by some of the other reasons, and that ad's gone?
Sometimes I'm just too lazy to film a self-tape on someone. But like I want to do it. But then like you gotta have that motivation. But then sometimes when there's like a query like, oh, urgently, model needed ASAP tomorrow. But then I see it even half an hour later, it's gone. So the agent's like, sorry, too late. So I'm like, oh.
How do you deal with rejections? I mean, when you give an effort, like 100% effort for making an audition, makeup kiya hai, dress pehni hai, camera angle, light, you call your friend to give cues for something, and you properly involve, you're thinking in your head, yaar, ye to aaj mere liye bana hai, to mere ko milna hai. And then in the end, after a week, you're like, I'm sorry, it's meeting up.
Honestly, like in the beginning when I used to get like, oh, you're shortlisted for this, shortlisted for that, I was like, wow, I'm getting it. But then slowly I realized it doesn't happen always. But then, when you don't have any expectations, it's more fun when you get it. Because then it's like, whoa, I really didn't expect that, but it happened. So I think it's fun to have zero expectations.
Sweet. That's a really nice thing. I mean, everyone should be okay with rejections if you're working in the industry because it's part of it. Any funny makeup room incidents which you like to talk about? Anything where the makeup artist has fucked your hair or like spoiled some makeup which you don't like?
Yeah, oh my god, yeah. Recently, we had to do, I don't know if I should say it.
Please.
That shoots
I'm very excited now. Please.
Okay, so we were supposed to do a star.
Let's not talk about the brand names, but you can talk about the story.
Okay. We're supposed to do a star on my eye, and like the one that they showed on Pinterest, the reference pic, it was really perfect. It was like they used a stencil or something, but this dude was like, it was so messed up. It was like one line's here, one line's there, and it was like the star on my eye. So there was like a lot of rubbing and brushing on my eye, which was also like kind of hurtful. But then this isn't funny. It's just traumatic.
Exactly. I was just thinking, why was it funny?
Yeah, and then obviously they didn't like it, so we had to change it. But like, ouch. I sat there and I knew the star sucked. I knew it was like so out of shape. But then he just kept doing it because that's what he was told to do. But then we changed it.
Are you alright now?
No.
Struggles that people have to go through, you have no idea, guys. Models are traumatized every day.
Every day.
With you. Have you ever fallen on set? For somebody?
Oh. Felt like that. No.
Anyways, either way, that way or that way, we like
No,
get
I haven't fallen like that. Honestly,
but you've fallen for
once. Yeah. Honestly, I just watched.
You know how to get this up.
I saw this. Now, if I say it and if he watches it, I think
It's
he
okay.
knows.
It's okay.
Okay. I saw him and I was like with my friend at the shoot, and it was like my first proper shoot.
Okay.
And so we were like, wow, he's so cute, blah blah blah. But then again, like they don't speak much. And so I went for this other shoot after some months and I saw him. And I was working with him and I was like, whoa, what are the odds? But then that was the day I decided, nah, no, I was over it by then.
Shit. What is the ROI? Return on investment.
I'm supposed to know what that means.
If you invest time on somebody, what is the time that that person will return back to you? Do you invest time in somebody, then you're like, I also want this person to put time and efforts in me, but you don't get the same.
No, never happened with me.
I'm lucky. I mean, I think it's just the guys.
Yeah, I think so. Because guys don't have the right to toy with the woman's
We don't talk.
anything.
What?
Feelings, hearts.
We're not doing it. We're very simple human beings in the end.
That's what you all will say.
I mean, we also complicate sometimes when we get our periods, but the rest of it's
Yeah,
fine.
so casual.
Okay, if you had to date any current celebrity out there, can you give the initials?
PB. I thought of this before.
Oh, interesting.
PB, what could it be?
PB.
PB.
PB is what? PB?
You can't think.
Paneer butter? What?
Should I tell you?
No. Let's just keep it secret. I mean, you guys can comment in the sections down and guess who PB would be.
It's kind of psychotic to have a thing for him, but I do. So.
Wow. Now I'm thinking about the celebrity. Anyways, has any of the modeling agencies ever asked for a signing amount or somewhere where they ask you have to invest money in this card or that card?
When I was 14 and I was like obsessed, like, oh, I have to model. But I was in Goa, so like there's not like agencies there. So I was just searching online and just posting pics everywhere. And then one time I had like a Zoom call with this agency. I don't remember their name, something with C. And then yeah, we were just talking. And then it was like, wow, it might actually happen. But then later, they texted me and they were like, okay, we need like you to pay us like 20K for like grooming. I was like, what?
Wow, baal katne ke liye
And so, yeah, didn't do that. Because I found out that you're not supposed to pay an
Not
agency
supposed
just
to
to
pay.
get in.
You're not supposed to pay any agency. Agency is supposed to pay you on time. And you pay on time, guys. You always pay on time.
Or,
Okay. I mean, I haven't questioned, but I mean, since you are also an aspiring model, what message or an advice would you like to give to the models who are also younger than you?
Stay healthy physically, mentally, and emotionally because that's the hardest thing to do. And also, like, I feel like you keep doubting yourself till you actually go on a shoot. Because when you go, like, and you just see what you're capable of and like your potential, and then when you see the final product, you're just so proud of yourself. And you're like, I didn't know I could do that.
Yeah, you just see on yourself on screen. It's a beautiful feeling. That's. But I mean, any personal level advice? I mean, that thing which you would have thought that if I have done this earlier, I would have been in a better space than what I am right now. Is there any advice stuff like that? No.
Because I've always been very particular about like I want to do it, so I've stayed, like I've exercised, I've been eating good like since I was a child. Like, it's like dedication. Like if you want to do it, you gotta do it.
Please learn, guys. That's very important. And I also want to tell you guys that Uveeka's 17. She's the youngest model. I mean, when I talk about young, she joined us when she was almost 16, passed out of a 10th standard. So the passion for modeling is not about age or height or about looks. You can come from anywhere in this country, anywhere, and still have the confidence to do it because modeling is not about looks and doing it, but also about the confidence that you have. So she's confident at the age of 17. I'm really proud of her that she's here. And having her as the first guest of the show makes me really happy to interview her. So, I was a little nervous interviewing her before we started, but right now I'm feeling better. She made me feel better. Great. Have you ever done any show just for sake of money?
I think money is just a plus point. Because personally, I could just be in front of a camera and post like all day. Like it's like my favorite thing to do. Because I spent like half my life in front of a mirror just looking and striking poses. So when you're doing it for a purpose, for a brand. It's just like, wow, I'm doing it for a reason, not just for fun. That's like, wow. And then plus you're getting paid, so win-win.
Do you believe in work is worship?
Yeah, if you're really passionate about it.
How important is it? Will you give up on your best friend's marriage if you had to get one shoot?
Like, depends on the situation. If I really need something, if it can
If
really be
it's,
a
I mean,
boost.
say I'll tell you, if it's for a Lakme TVC, you're the main girl of the ad.
On my best friend's wedding,
Yes, that's the day of shoot, and you have to choose either one of it because
what if I manage it?
that never happens. I'll tell you the truth, it never manages.
Okay, if my best friend's a real best friend, she'll
Then she
change
might-
her wedding dates.
Whoa!
Yeah. Trying to
Nice.
find someone like that.
Or you can change your best friend also. Like, for one day, you're not my best friend.
Yeah, sorry, you can't come to the wedding.
Nice. One incident which happened on set or in vanity that scares or bothers you. I mean, that incident just scarred you for some or the other reason. Some
Nothing.
unnecessary.
Like, luckily, I've never had a shitty experience on set.
Has any of your friends, any fellow models have faced something like that?
No, I don't think so. Like,
Okay.
something traumatizing, no.
Something really happy that, I mean, see, according to my parents who come from a tier 3 city, from a small town, their mentality about the industry, their industry is a particular way. It's a shitty place to be in.
But you know, I
So-
feel like that was the past. I feel
Yeah,
like the industry is super
It's evolving.
evolved.
It's evolving right now. Right?
Professional AF.
But people are not talking about. I mean, I want to tell about incidents where people have been super nice to me and have felt the most safest, most comfortable, and myself when I'm on set.
I feel like people say good things and bad things. So like 1 second you're like, wow, I'm the best, next top model, blah blah blah. And then just the other second you're like, oh my god, I suck, I'm a loser. It's very fluctuating. Like for me, like I can either start crying on set, like if you ask me to, or I can just be like the happiest person. Like it keeps switching. It's weird.
Nice. So, do you enjoy more of photo shoots or video shoots?
Video shoots, because you can be more creative and like slowly
Expressive.
with your movements and
You don't like
expressions.
holding your expressions.
Yeah. I like
Nice.
both work, but video.
Video more. Have you? I mean, are you also interested in the acting side of it and how?
I wanted to be an actor when I was young,
Okay.
but then I discovered modeling, and then I saw like, whoa, I think. And then when I actually started doing shoots, I was like, I actually want to do this more than acting, maybe. But who cares? Let's see. Life has its
Life
way.
has its own day. Yeah, I mean, I also believe in going with the flow rather than
Yeah.
planning everything out. It doesn't work out. I think man plans, God loves. That's the thing. If you had to define.
My range is very.
Oh, you get that.
I try my best when I'm married.
Half married. Nice. We are in Jalgi. Anyways, if you had to define your vibe through a current song or any song out there, what would that song be? And please sing it for us.
Okay, let me go through my playlist.
Spotify.
I use Amazon Music.
Amazon Music.
Chemical by Post Malone. Talking in the car with you. Dun, 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 dun. Seven Nation Army fighting at the bar with you. Tell you that I'm sorry, tell me what I gotta do. Cause I can't let go. It's chemical.
Wow, you sing beautiful. We already had a guitar and we all jam together. Lovely, we'll do it. And you already answered this question. Have you ever felt a bad touch from any crew member?
Nah. Thankfully, I've had the good fortune of working with really professional people until now. So yeah, nothing bad.
Why did you look at me? Wow. Am I being professional, guys?
No.
Anyways, I just want to talk about that. There are good people out there in the industry.
Yeah,
We have
a lot of
so
good people.
So
And if they say something to you, you should just ignore them. Because you're so busy on set, you honestly don't have the time to like give a shit about what other people are saying. It's like, shut up, I'm here to shoot. And don't say negative shit to me.
Exactly. You know, that's what I advise everyone, that you are the main character here.
Yeah.
Please be one.
Screw everyone else.
Be like coming up. Give us any set experiences that in your head is the worst ever set experience that you had.
Okay, so it was just one outfit look thing, and for that we changed, like, makeup and hair took 2 hours in the first place, and I was like, okay, fine. The shooting is the fun part, so I waited. But then they didn't approve of the makeup or the hair, so we had to change makeup twice and hair thrice. And from one side my hair's getting pulled, from one side my eyes getting. Oh god, it sounds so annoying because it takes like 20 minutes to take it off, and then imagine doing it again. And then when I go home, my hair with all the hairspray is just ugly. But yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do.
I think you would look pretty in all the hair and all kind
I
of.
wish that's what they thought.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm
Just
making
cry
really
a lot.
emotional.
Yeah, maybe crowd
What
cries.
sun sign are you?
Sun sign? Libra. I think it's the best sign out there. Sorry to all the
Cancerians
other-
have the same view. I was winking at the camera. Are you currently dating or single? I mean, asking
No.
because we have the next question, which is related.
Situationships
No,
for
not
life.
situationship. Oh, you're in a situationship. Have you ever? I mean, okay, then the question doesn't go for you. Have you ever dated?
Yeah,
You have.
but it was shitty. So then I
Shitty.
chose to never date again.
But has any of the situation made you regret dating? I mean, of course, you said it was worse.
I can like
Worse than what
it's
about?
controversial, I won't say it. But yeah,
It's controversial.
it's sad. Like, I feel like everyone's first boyfriend should be like amazing, but mine wasn't. So it's
How did you cope up with it?
I
Friends?
just got over it.
Oh.
Yeah. Obviously my friends hated him like since day one. God, if he watches, I'm gonna kill myself. But yeah.
It's okay, it's just a truth. Why will you kill him, sir? It's his fault. He's lost the gem in life.
Yeah.
Yes. He's a gem of a person that I've been talking for 10 questions and I've been knowing a lot about you. Just by the way you're expressing and saying out things. So it's a great thing. But what are your views about situationships that the current generation's been into?
I think it's the way to go. Because especially when you're young and you want to have fun. It's so fun. It's no responsibilities. It's not complicated. So like, yeah, you're just living and doing whatever you want with whoever you want.
That's great. You get to know about a lot of different people. Get to
Yeah.
know them.
Yeah. Beat stereotypes.
Beat stereotypes. Or beat them in the face. Whatever.
Yeah, whatever you want.
Depends on how angry you are. Anyways, we're going to start a second round of this podcast where we're going to do some fun activities on the phone. So the first question coming up for you, Uveeka, is we want to see what your wallpaper looks like and what's the backstory of it. Why do you put it up? Whoa! Is that Goa?
No, it's I was going through reels yesterday, 2 days ago, and then I discovered this artist, Thomas Sanchez. And like he makes these paintings like very nature related. And I'm such a nature girl, like I love earth.
You love clicking
Yeah,
pictures of the nature.
I want to live in the countryside. I want to live in the forest when I turn like 21 for a year. I just want to see how it goes.
Like in a tree house or something?
No, just in the forest.
Open
Just
out
like,
there.
yeah. And just discover some enchanted shit. It's so, the world is so vast, and all we know is like buildings and houses
Concrete.
and cement walls. Ew. Go out there and live amidst nature.
What's the most used emoji that you have on phone, and please enact it out in your camera?
Okay.
You don't know, I mean that one emoji which you keep standing,
No.
my eyes is this.
Oh, mine is.
There's 3 stars.
No. We'll do it.
I'm
Can you
also
guess?
going to do it. It's that crying emoji.
Yeah. But like it's funny and you're crying.
It's
sad.
like that crying emoji.
Yeah.
Oh. I mean, yeah, a lot of people use it. It's nice.
So basic.
It's not
That's
basic.
me.
But that's interesting. I mean, we should do it. We should do that face again. Okay, on the count of three. Three.
There.
On your camera, on my camera. 3, 2, 1. It's fun. Do you have a celebrity contact on your phone? None? I mean, show your number only, no? Be like, guys, I am the celebrity. Show us your
Future
most.
celebrity.
Yes.
I'm both of us.
So about ourselves. I sometimes don't get it. She just called me a queen the other day. She's like, you're such a queen.
You are.
Okay, thanks.
Slay.
I mean, you're asking for it. Dying for it. Lovely. Show us your most embarrassing picture. We would love to laugh.
Should I show you a picture of me crying?
Please. Would love to see. You
Okay,
can enact that out. I'm sorry.
I'll show you the crying. So funny. You know, I used to always be like, ew, I hate people that take pics of themselves while crying. But am I supposed to show the camera?
No, we'll put it later. But okay, you can show it. You can show it. Thanks.
Sorry, guys. Who would have thought?
Who would have thought? But that's actually a very sad picture. What's the backstory? Why were you crying?
It was some stupid reason. That's why I
How old is the picture?
15th July.
This year? Oh, recent most. What was
But
happening?
it was like the first time I took a pic of me crying because it was something really stupid, and I was like, I'm gonna click this because next time when I'm happy, I'll look at it and I'll be like, you're so stupid for crying. You're such a
Queen,
stupid
you
thing."
never have to cry.
Yeah.
You can't cry.
Princesses
Not
don't
me.
cry.
Princesses don't
That's a
cry.
song.
It's a motivation dialogue also. Princesses don't cry. Please have a look at a lovely background. It's a Last Supper with all the badass people. If you had to replace any one character out of this, what would it be and why? It's an interesting game which you play with all our models who come.
Okay. So I have to put
Or if you
someone
have,
out.
if you
Or
have,
just
you have to
add
put.
someone.
No, you have to put someone out and you have to put yourself in.
Remove Cillian Murphy. Sorry, but like I feel like he's getting too much hype, and I would put
You can put yourself in.
no. I would put Carla from Elite.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, I just spoke about it.
Yes.
Yeah, I love Cillian though. I'm like, really?
This, I mean, I don't know who this uncle is.
Yeah, this
I would have replaced him. Do you know everyone?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
You know who this chacha is?
9. I've seen him
Who is he?
in some movie. Oh, shut up! Yeah!
Yeah, it's Shut Up and Bounce wala uncle. Who shut up.
Yeah!
Yeah,
No,
that
I'm
uncle
actually
only.
saying shut up, but like, yeah. I love Keanu Reeves.
But you know who this chacha is?
No.
He's Mr. India's villain. Have you seen Mr. India?
Oh my god!
He's
Yeah, it's like
Mugambo.
an Indian
He's
movie, right?
Mugambo. Have you heard Mugambo Pushpa?
I've seen him in that movie. Oh my god.
Which one? I'm
The
also
one with
excited.
Salman Khan.
One with Salman Khan.
I
No, the one with Shah Rukh Khan. आओ, आओ. कभी दिल
Oh,
दिल वाले दुल्हन यहाँ.
The pigeons.
Pigeons, आओ,
He's the
आओ.
strict dad who
Viewers
doesn't,
आओ, please बहुत मेहनत कर रहे हैं हम लोग.
who doesn't approve of the Shah Rukh.
Shah Rukh Kajol
Yeah.
wedding.
Yeah.
And then like जा सिमरन जा जी ले अपनी जिंदगी.
Oh yeah, it's him. It's him. Now I know.
Great show, guys. I mean, coming towards the end of the episode, we will be doing some fun activities, singing song, which will be at the end of the video, which you guys can see. It's like the post-credit scenes and also the activities we're gonna do. So, tell us what your favorite part was from the podcast and drop us. And we're gonna mention Uveeka's Instagram, so you can go follow her. See you guys in the next podcast. Love you guys.
Bye.
You told him. Do you remember?
Like I remember you.
you spend your life going back in your mind to the time. 'Cause I walk the streets alone, be me and on my own. Anyone can see that I really fell. I'm going to hell. Thinking about you and somebody else. Somebody wants you, somebody needs you, somebody dreams about you every single night. Somebody can't breathe about you and slowly. Somebody hopes that one day you will see that somebody's me. Somebody's me.